The set and the staging of the show, Andrew and I are neighbors. So when he was writing it and he first came to discuss it with me, he said, "This is not a stage show." And I was a bit confused. When we finally make it to rehearsal and we see the whole setup, and I'm like, yes, this will definitely work. There's something that Ziggy says every night after the show.
For my father, it's a very hard show to pull off. It's a show that you need to feel part of to understand it. You can't really pull it off in a regular theater space. We didn't need to adhere to people's norms. We wanted to tell a Papua New Guinean story, which was done by Papua New Guineans for Papua New Guineans to resonate with.
He says, we broke a lot of theater rules tonight, and I think the main one is that fourth wall sort of feeling. The feeling of watching a show and being detached from it. Whereas this setup, not only does it just reflect the hauskrai, but it reflects you being in a house with the family, watching them go through this, and you trying not to react too loudly because they have things to say to each other. It sort of puts you realistically in place of the events that we're trying to portray and the characters that we're trying to portray. The people who actually go through these arguments in their house, under the eyes of other people, talking about things that should have been discussed, as Andrew said, openly with each other, with family. I think this set really helps in giving you that feeling of being home and really makes those emotions real. So just like that boundary that should be there, the fourth wall, you're not watching a show, you are in the show. You are the people who came to the hauskrai to see how this family is sorting this out. And I think that really lends itself to not just the authenticity, but how true the show and the characters and the messages. So yeah, that's a good thing about having what Andrew says or what in theatre we say, the round.